obviously you've still got top 4 ambitions in the club as well. So how much emphasis do you put on this camp?
Everything. It's one of 3 competitions that we're in, so we're out to win some silverware. We said at the outset of the season that we wanted to get into playoffs. We're in 2 of the 3 comps so far in the playoff zone, and that's what we want to do. And the more that this group experience of that type of intensity of rugby, the better, really. Well, virtually the whole team, the large majority of the team, will not have experienced this type of playoff scenario before. So it's a great experience for them. There will be quite a few changes, obviously, with the internationals that are going ahead now, but it'll be a great opportunity for these boys to go to Northampton. A lot of them have been chomping at the bit. They've been really pushing the more established players, I won't say senior, because they're not always senior, but certainly the more established players. So it's a great opportunity for them.
Obviously, Ben's announcement came yesterday. I suppose people will be looking, who's next after production. I know we've seen Kieran's development.
Kieran's been great, Rob, you know. Again, somebody we were made aware of 12 months ago, really. And in fairness to him, they picked him up originally through a tip-off from a friend of his. And you know, as soon as we saw Kieran, it was evident that he had something, you know, that explosive power, pace as much as anything else. And we brought him in to our summer programme, and he did that off his own back, and then we decided to give him a development contract at the end of that period. And he's just gone from strength to strength, and you know, both him and Matt give us good options at 8, and also Rob McCusker can go there as well.
So it's fair to say you don't probably need to bring anyone in as a direct replacement?
No, probably not at 8, but you know, we are prioritising our signings and where they need to be in the restraints that we work within. John was obviously our #1 priority, and securing him moving forward was key, really. We did that, but you know, there are consequences to that, but we have to make sure that we do strengthen in other areas as well.
Going into this weekend for a conference, are you off about 2 good results?
Yeah, I think there's a lot in our game at the moment, notably our game without the ball. We're in a position for the first time for 3 or 4 years, really, where we can stay in games, even if we're not playing particularly well with the ball. So you know, we take a lot of confidence from that. And the last 2 matches, we've scored maximum points to get bonus points as well. So again, you know, we'll take a lot of confidence out of that. And momentum is a big thing in rugby. We go to Northampton knowing that they're an exceptionally good team, very difficult to play at home. But you know, we played them twice this year. We've beaten them once at home, and you know, arguably, if we'd have taken our chances at home here, we could have beaten them here as well.
That must give you a good psychological edge, having beaten them then all over the season.
Yeah, possibly. I think we know we can do it, and that's important as well. And when you look at the top teams in Europe, you know, what they have got is a heritage and a belief that they can win tight games and top matches. And you look at Munster, you know, we played ourselves, who you know, are a good side, but more than anything else, they believe that they can win tight games, and you know, that's a big part of a successful rugby side. And yeah, I think you know, we started to build that belief within the squad now.
I think they lost to Saracens the weekend, but overall they've had a good season.
Yeah, they started off a bit ropey, but they came back strong. They've got a very strong squad, haven't they? I saw the game against Saracens, and very difficult to pick much out of that in the conditions. But they'll be fired up for this game, no doubt. You know, certainly on the back of their last performance at Friendly Gardens against us. But that's fine. They probably got less disruption than us as well. But again, as I say, I think the good thing about the squad at the Scars at the moment is that there is real competition for places, and we've created a bit more strength and depth than we've had in years gone by.
What was made, Nigel, before the last game at Big Franklin Gardens about the power of the Saints club? Does that remain the case? Obviously, they've still got the 2 overseas boys there. Obviously, you've got a totally different front row.
Yeah, they base a lot of their game on dominating up front, particularly at set piece. That's not going to change. That's not going to be any different. But you know, again, we're developing good strength and depth in that area. Emir Phillips has been outstanding. You know, he really is right up there, and we're blessed to have so many quality hookers at the moment. But I could hardly call Emir a 3rd choice hooker. I couldn't.
It's a nice option to have.
It is.
You've got 2 boys, obviously, international rugby this week.
absolutely. Deacon Manu's shown some good form of late. You know, he wasn't available to us when we played them earlier in the season, so that's encouraging. And then we know what Pete Edwards can do. You know, out in Castres, I thought he was superb when he had his opportunity. And then we've got Rodri and Phil John on the loose head, so you know, there's a lot of good combinations there.
Do you see Rodri as a possible future tight head or loose head?
Well, we've looked at him. We're experimenting there. We didn't really have enough time this season. You know, we put him there a couple of times, but when we got into the European phase, we felt we needed to put him where he was more comfortable. But he is somebody who could potentially go there, and again, we'll work with him on that. And obviously, that was part of the focus of bringing someone like Gavin Jenkins into the fold, because we have a number of exceptionally talented young front row forwards, and we need to make sure that we develop them properly.
What do you need to make a final?
It'd be huge for us. You know, silverware is everything. It's important. It's so difficult to win things. I mean, if you look at Liverpool last week when they beat Cardiff, I think they hadn't won anything for 9 years. Somebody said, you know, how much does that mean to them? You could see that, and winning stuff is important. You know, it's really important, and it's great that we're here. We focus on it, as I said earlier, and we're delighted to get the opportunity to be in the semi-final. It's a great opportunity for us. You know, it's a cup game. We have a proud tradition and history in cup competitions as Lechi and more likely as the Scarlet in Europe. We know what cup rugby is about, and preparation is everything. And it's just a one-off game, and anything can happen. If you get it right on the day, you know, you've got every chance. So we'll be viewing this week slightly different to most weeks, and it is a really exciting prospect to play in a semi-final of an Anglo-Welsh competition.
And you're away from home now for the next 5, possibly 6 weeks if you make the final.
Yeah.
Obviously that presents a different challenge.
Well, we've been okay on the road this year, and just before the last 2 games we played a few games away as well, so yeah, we're comfortable. It's I think we've got over the psychological factor of playing away from home. I think, you know, the biggest advantage you have as a home team is probably the ref. But we're comfortable now. You know, we're comfortable to go places and compete.